So the day has come and the much awaited Apple iPhone SE has finally arrived. What's up everyone? Welcome back. You are watching Pythoholic. Let's begin. When iPhone SE was launched in 2016, it was the most sought after iPhone in India. The design was awesome, the partially full metal body and the colors were on point. Considering the price it was launched, most of the people jumped back to the Apple brand, picking up this phone and flaunting the self-validating logo that everyone gazed upon. It's 2020 right now and Apple has given a rest to all the rumors, and here we are bound to our houses looking upon the latest offering from Apple, the new iPhone SE. So without wasting any more time, let's start off with the specifications. So to optimize the cost, Apple has given this a glass and aluminum body with decent fast charging capabilities. Of course, the charger will be sold separately. The best part about the device is that you're going to get the same A13 Bionic chip. Yes, you heard it right. The same processor that you get with the Apple's high-end flagship phones, the beasts like Apple iPhone 11 and iPhone 11 Pro. And Apple actually says that A13 Bionic is the fastest chip ever in a smartphone and provides unparalleled performance for every task iPhone SE handles. So it's based on Apple's third-gen neural engine, which allows machine learning algorithms on a phone to analyze data more quickly and reduce how much they drain the device's battery. Moving on to the next best feature, the camera. So the rear camera has a neat 12 megapixel wide camera with an aperture of 1.8, very good, and gives you a digital zoom of 5x. Not optical, but yeah, digital zoom. And the rear camera also supports high quality video capture at 4K up to 60 FPS, and extended dynamic range comes to iPhone SE for more highlight details up to 30 FPS. And for the slow motion enthusiasts, it gives slow motion video support for 1080p at 120 FPS. And don't worry, both the cameras have quick take video like the ones that we have in 11 and 11 Pros. And coming back to the front facing camera, or what we call it as the selfie camera, we get the 7 megapixel sensor with f2.2 and which can record 1080p HD at 30 frames per second. And if you thought that was it, no. You also get the portrait lighting with 6 portrait mode effect that you get with the flagship phones. Yes, that's pretty awesome. And let's see what we have at the screen. So here we get the newly rebranded 4.7-inch Retina HD widescreen LCD multi-touch display with IPS and with 1334 by 750 pixel resolution at 326 ppi. It's not bad considering the price that you pay. You also get 1400:1 contrast ratio, that's the True Tone display with wide P3 color gamut, and yes, the haptic touch for better feedback response. So here we won't get a Face ID. Instead, we are going back and moving back to the good old days of fingerprint sensors on the home button. Yes, it comes with the home button and no headphone jack. We are in 2020 everyone. So if you're worried about your phone getting crazy underwater or with water splashes, Apple has gone ahead this time to give you IP67 water resistance. Finally, a ray of hope for people who want a wholesome experience with lower cost. So let's see what we have for the colors and the variants. So unlike the older iPhone SE, which came with 4 colors if I'm not wrong, the rose gold, silver, the classic gold and the space gray with black, the new iPhone comes with 3 colors, the black, the white and the product red. And coming on to the storage, we have the 64GB version, the 128GB version and the maxed out 256GB version as well. So we spoke about the features of the new one. Let's see how it holds up to the old one. So the iPhone SE released back in 2016 came with a 4-inch Retina display and had a premium look considering the time it was released. And yes, it had a headphone jack, but now there are sort of things that we can look upon in the history books. The new one holds a 4.7-inch Retina HD display, but wait for a minute. As crazy as it sounds, but it looks close enough to the iPhone 8 design from the front and the iPhone XR from the back. And as if they had a child and we got the baby iPhone SE in 2020. And moving on to the features which stand out in the new one. So you get a bigger screen, bigger screen, that is a 4.7-inch screen, a better display, that is a Retina HD display, and 2.4 times faster CPU and a 4 times faster GPU than the old A9 chip. You get the faster network speed and the Wi-Fi speed with the dual SIM options, one being your eSIM, and you get water resistance and a longer battery life, and the camera being the standout feature. So let's check the pricing for the new iPhone. As I'm in India right now, the pricing will be shown in Indian rupees as well. So for the 64GB one, you need to shell out around 42,500 rupees, that is around $555. For the 128GB version, you need to pay 47,800, which is around 48k, and which is basically around $628. And for the maxed out 256GB version, you need to pay 58,300. And that's almost $785. That's a lot of money. But having said that, is it really worth it? Of course, it has a huge bezel, no headphone jack, no Face ID, which of course nobody cares, but 43,000 for a 64GB version? We need to dig some more. So let's see what the market says. So for the current market situation and the options that we have for both iOS and the Android, let's see what else we can get close to the price point of the new iPhone SE. So the Apple iPhones that come close to the specifications and the price point are the iPhone XS, iPhone XR, and the iPhone XR Red, but they have an older chip A12. But the only one that is close enough is the iPhone 11. You got the dual camera, bigger display, but that's way too much if you consider the price at what you get the 64GB for the new iPhone. So this might be a huge advantage for iPhone SE right now, which is the price, the processor, and the camera. Of course, if you can live with the smaller display and the huge bezels. Considering the range that the Android market has to offer, there is a huge competition if you consider a crossplay between both the worlds of iOS and Android. Just have a look at the Rogue Phone 2, that's 38,000, nearly 5k less than that of the lowest variant iPhone SE. But the joke of the day is, all these devices are not available right now due to the lockdown, isn't it? But in case you are able to get your hands on with an Apple Store dealer, the question still remains, should you get one? Yes, this new iPhone can give you the speed with the A13 Bionic, an awesome camera performance, and a reasonable price. Most people look forward to the ecosystem and the user experience of iOS, but you can touch your heart and say that it's the brand that matters and the Apple brand delivers trust. But I would seriously request you to wait for the hands-on review from the users before getting this one. But if you have already made your mind, sure, please go ahead. As we say, if it makes you happy, then nothing else should matter. So that was it from my side. Let me know what you felt were the best features of the phone. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, and please do subscribe to the channel. So stay safe, stay at home. Until next time, this is Pythoholic signing off.